LeBron, going back to game one, what did you like most defensively that you guys did?
I think our energy, like I stated after the game, our energy was it covered for some of the mistakes going into game one that we had, and even though sometimes we kind of messed up with some of our coverages, our energy and our effort was there, so it covered up for us.
Playing this game yesterday, 24-point quarters defensively don't exist anymore. Like the game is changing so much with offense. What to you is a good defensive effort? Is it numbers? Like is it a number threshold, or how do you define what's a good defensive performance?
Listen, I mean, I think if the effort is there and you're flying around, and some teams are going to make shots. They're going to make contested shots. It's a lot of great athletes in this game. It's a lot of great players where they're going to make tough shots. I think if the energy is there, and if you could do that, if you can hold that for close to 48 minutes, then the percentages and the points will go down.
LeBron, you have teammates whom you knew as opponents first. When they join your team and you see them up close every day, do you appreciate different things about their games than you might have seen as a foe? Do they maybe change or grow their games because you guys have a certain mission here?
Well, I mean, I think at the end of the day, when you become a part of what we're trying to build around here, then I hope the only mindset that you have is you sacrifice and you want to win. And we're here, just trying to work hard for one another, sacrifice one another, and put wins on the board. I mean, does it result in the ultimate goal every single season of winning a championship? No. No one has ever won a championship every year that they've played. But if you can have that mentality of just trying to be as great as you can be every day, sacrifice for one another, then it's going to put yourself in a position to be successful. And that's all we can ask out of each other.
I imagine you watch Boston, Washington on some level of just preparation, or potentially if you play one of those teams. But does it strike you what Isaiah Thomas was able to accomplish last night?
No, I think he's very special. Special guy, special talent, unique talent. And, yesterday, being his sister's birthday, I believe that she was just looking down on him and giving him everything and more. There was no way he was going to get tired last night. And I just felt that. I saw it watching the game. At no point was he going to get tired. And I just think that she was just looking down on him and just giving him any little extra motivation, any little touch, any little spring. And, when you're on the court, that's your sanctuary. That's where you can kind of block everything out no matter what you're going through in your individual life. You can block everything out because that's your happy place. And it definitely showed for him, in his individual performance.
LeBron, you played teams over and over in the playoffs, and you played the same teams many times. When that happens, do you bring baggage into the game with them, like stuff that's happened in the past, do you bring that to the team?
Nah, I'm not a baggage guy. I'm a preparation guy and a guy that goes into every game, understanding that each game is different and how you can prepare yourself and your teammates to be as good as you can be that night. That's how I mentally prepare. That's how I try to get these guys motivated to play. And, because that's the only thing that matters is trying to get a win.
Maybe baggage is the wrong word. More the catalog, how you remember certain situations.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm a more of a present guy. Like I said, I can't, like I said, the past is history, and the future is the unknown. And for me, I mean, I've played every team in the Eastern Conference in the postseason, or I've played for the team. So haven't played Miami, but I played for them. I've played in every arena in the Eastern Conference. So I think there's no surprise for me. I mean, I've been in it 14 years. I've been in the postseason 12 straight years. So, I've experienced a lot. But, for me, it's just having a comfort zone of just, the way I prepare comforts me, and I understand that when I go on the court, I'm very well prepared. And, then just go out and just, live with the results.
If Toronto goes back to the small lineup, how would that change their pace? I mean,
well, that's for those guys to figure out. We have to figure out what we're going to do when they do go to the small lineup. How can we match up with them? How can we defend them? How can we execute offensively?
Knowing that game one to game two, there are probably going to be adjustments coming, and going back to what Marlo was talking about with Toronto maybe downsizing, how do you balance preparing yourself for what they could do in a Game 2 setting versus like what you guys did in Game 1 and focusing on you and what you have to do?
Mentally, I'm prepared for every situation they could put themselves in. Me personally, I'm prepared for them being big, going small, having 3 point guards on the court, having 4 wings and 1 point guard, having 2 bigs. Me personally, I'm ready for whatever that they're capable of, what they can do with their team.
The Cavaliers are deeply committed to making improvements in the lives of children, families, and neighborhoods in Cleveland. The organization helps lead the local fight against blight, reaches over 130,000 children in our schools, makes over 200 community visits every year, and has built 23 learning-focused centers in our Cleveland neighborhoods.